Just thought we'd check in because we haven't done a vlog for a little while.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a while. We've had things going on, and so we're starting to get excited for our trip now. So we thought we'd just check in with you and share our excitement, and hopefully the next vlog that you see will be some actual Orlando footage, which would be an absolute dream, wouldn't it?
I'll do one before, just a little bit of a pre-prep, like.
Might we?
Might be, you never know, do you?
We'll see. So yeah, we just thought we'd check in. We are currently at
34 days.
34 days.
All my days. That makes me feel good saying that.
34 days. I've just got back from my parents. Actually, I've just been to see my parents, and my brother and sister-in-law were there. They're also going to Florida on 20th of August. So we were just talking to them a little bit about it, and Mum and Dad were getting involved in the chit-chat, and I was saying that we weren't stopping in a hotel overnight the night before, which we usually do, but we got a slightly later flight, so we're not doing that.
I think 12:30.
Quarter to one, I think.
Yeah.
So we're not doing that this time. And I was saying, my dad said, well, what time will you set off? Because if there's an accident on the motorway, and if there's
I have been thinking that, and I kept going, should we?
Anyway, so in the middle of this conversation, my dad said, well, will you go early? I said, heavens, I said, Rob's excited now. I said, by the morning, I said, at 5:30
He'll be now asleep.
He'll be outside in the blooming, standing by the car with a lightsaber in one hand and his hat in the other, waiting to go. So there's no stopping him. But anyway, that's just another little funny conversation that happened at my parents today. So, 34 days out.
34 days. Park passes, or park reservations are all sorted. We've got the dining reservations sorted, haven't we, for what we're doing?
We've got a couple. We haven't booked many because we don't want to completely tie ourselves in knots trying to get two places, and you've got to allow a bit of...
Sort of like our plan, we've got a spreadsheet document thing going on, and we sort of had to be very vicious and call it anyway, haven't we?
Well, we've called it because there was too much in it.
Yeah.
But I mean, we want to do everything we want to do, but we also want to leave a bit of wiggle room to just relax and enjoy.
So we're going to try and do like the walk up thing. We've already booked Algas and a few things like that, but we're going to try and do like a walk. Like if you go to Hollywood Studios again, try and get another Algas, just do the walk up instead.
Walk up list. So we booked the things we absolutely definitely wanted to do.
Yeah.
So one of those was obviously Algas Cantina for a good Star Wars fan here.
Gold Squadron Lager for the win.
I also always demand a breakfast with the main mouse. So we've gone for Tusker House this time as a breakfast because I have never eaten there full stop.
No.
And I've done Garden Grill, I've done Chef Mickey's before, both a long time ago, but and we wanted to do a breakfast one.
Yeah.
So, but we've timed it so that we can go in early park hours, do a couple of things, and then have a later breakfast. So we've got that booked. So we're happy with that, weren't we?
Yeah. We're trying to like maximise the days as much as we can. Really, to be fair, there's going to be a lot of going in really early, route drop, because you get that access from staying at prime property. Then like wandering off, and then coming back again, and then hitting it again and staying till fireworks, and then while the fireworks are on, for example, in the Magic Kingdom, that's the dishwasher having a turn.
Dishwasher's finished. Sorry about beeping, folks.
We will be like going, oh, lovely fireworks. Excuse me, while I run to the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Yeah.
Fireworks, so lovely, but not our bag.
It's a strategic planning, really.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to maximise our time so that we don't spend all day literally on our phones trying to book things and trying to faff and check times, and so that we have a little bit of coming and going and seeing how it goes. So we've booked the things we absolutely wanted to do. We've got on our planner the absolute must-dos for us, and then everything else is a bonus. So if we get to do that, brilliant. If we don't, we don't. We also have to allow, because we do, obviously we're going very Disney heavy this time, as we've said, which we haven't stopped in Disney for many years. So we don't normally do that much Disney stuff, but this time we will be. But
purely because we're staying on property, like we said. So
it's
like we're going to take advantage of the.
But we also want to make sure that we get to enjoy the resort a little bit, and some of the restaurants at the resort, and certainly Dahlia Lounge, which I'm very keen on hopping to.
It's going to be awesome.
Watch the fireworks from there. That's how I like to watch fireworks. Not in the melee of people, but actually sitting with a cocktail on a balcony somewhere.
Big goldfish bowls of gin and tonic.
So that's more. We want to make sure we leave enough time to do those things, and we want to do our usual things that we do. So we still want to go and get our Cracker Barrel breakfast. We still want to pop off and do a bit of shopping. We still 100%. Want to have a couple of lazy days at water parks, chilling, and And
it's sort of like with everybody we know now out there at the moment, like universally speaking, hi guys, having a whale of a time and giving us so many new ideas, because we're saying what we're going to do, this, we're going to do this, and then we've seen that new bar, Tin Roof or Tin Shack, whatever it's called, we're like, ooh,
because we
that
also,
looks quite nice.
and then we watched them there and thought that looked good, but then we also watched Wizards of Walt last night, who also went there, so hi Kim, Dan.
Yeah.
We watched them too, and that we were thinking, because we've been watching them a lot, and they were at Volcano Bay, the one they released yesterday.
Love that video, because the fact you can literally
so
walk out your hotel and turn a corner and walk into
and that's
Volcano
kind
Bay.
of actually made us rethink what we might
For
do
next year.
trip. Yeah, we're thinking about, okay, so maybe we'd like to stop Universal.
Because you've been watching like the Trackers and Super Enthused again, or not again, as always, but they've seemed to have done quite a few. Jackie and Sam just on the first cruise.
Yes, yeah.
And now we were talking about cruises, we've both done cruises back in the day, and now we're looking at Disney cruises going, maybe a 4-day cruise and then stay somewhere else. Like, maybe, you know, look at a 4-day cruise, you know.
What's happening there? Going to Family Guy?
Yeah.
Gone a bit Family Guy. So yeah, we're watching everybody, so we're looking forward to watching all that. But obviously we're still trying our best to jump on the live streams with our lovely friends at Into Ear Magic, because you know, it's the next best thing to being actually there, and we can actually say to them, "Oh, Chris, go and get that cupcake." And you know,
do yourself a favour, go join Into Ear Magic.
Go join the Magic Crew. If you haven't subscribed,
I'll tell you now,
go and subscribe. But so please do join the Magic Crew, because there's such a lovely bunch of people. Aside from Chris and Susan and their family, and the family friendly things that they do, and the going in and out of the parks, and it's always live, and you know, you're watching it as it happens, so you can comment on things and you can ask them to go and look at things. But there's such a nice bunch of people if you join in the live chat.
Yeah.
There's
good community.
such a great bunch of people, and you get so much information off them, because so many of them and all of us have been there so many times, and no matter how many times you go, somebody can always give you some more sensible information or a little piece of, and you think, oh my god, what didn't I think about? So everybody that's been, thank you, all the UK vloggers, because we're watching you and thinking, oh yes, that's a good idea, and then we're constantly watching, you know, ear to ear and joining in with the Magic Crew.
Well, like Universal Speaking Today, Jay just messaged me. I says, they say they just messaged me on Twitter, on Twitter, and saying they both need new knees. After 2 weeks, I'm like, oh great, because my meniscus is totally gone, and I have a bad day at work, and I'm limping like I've got a peg leg. So I'm so excited for my holiday, but I'm not looking forward to the walking around for like 12, 14 hours. I'm like,
and I'm saying my days. I'm currently road testing various
socks and trainer combinations. Stop, the socks come down. Right, I'm going to mark this one up. This can't go in my bag. These socks don't work with these trainers, so I'm going to try these trainers with another pair of socks. I'm just like,
girls, help me out. You've got to walk all day in these things, haven't you? So I'm narrowing it down. So yeah, happy days. We're just trying to, get these things planned and get sorted.
Yeah, we've got our dollars. We've got the Co-op travel money card, and we've got some dollars as well.
Got Co-op travel money
Not Co-op. Post office, sorry. It's alright, it's just been on my bank. That's why I'm saying Co-op, because our bank with a Co-op.
Yeah, no, so, just been,
post office.
We went to the post office and got a preloaded card, which we've got, and then we've obviously got credit cards, a bit of cash, so we're good to go. So that's all sorted.
That's done.
We've got to obviously fill in a couple of forms, pre-travel, the testation thing and what have you. But
now
you can't do that.
Oh my god.
You can't do that till 72 hours before, so we've got that to do. But other than that, because of the whole testing regime ending, we haven't got to go to the trouble of planning a time where we could both get this test done and
I actually thought
travel.
My phone was going to blow up that afternoon. I had, again, Jay from Universally Speaking messaged me saying, have you seen this? And I was like, don't you toy with me, boy. Don't you toy with me. And then literally somebody else I work with, have you seen this? And then somebody else, have you seen this? And somebody else, have you seen this? I'm like, no, it's not there. And then you flick through the social media sites and then straight away you see White House, whatever. And I was like, oh my days, this is getting real. Then MCO.
Yeah.
Orlando International Airport, put that on, and then 5 minutes later Virgin. I was like, and I told Trace, I said, have you seen this? She started crying.
Because, I mean, obviously we're going to do our best to keep people away from people. That sounds well, doesn't it?
I always do. People are too people-y at times. It's like,
we're going to try our very best to keep well and keep, not going to go to any big events or anything just before travel, because we don't want to be poorly. We don't want to be taking anything with us. We don't want to, So we are still going to be extremely careful, and we obviously would want to get ill, but. The idea that you could get to 24 hours before your actual trip and then find that you have no symptoms but have a positive test is horrendous.
Yeah.
So it was taking the excitement out of the trip. It was
it's sort of like
anxious.
Subdued, because a lad at work, he's going to New York the same day we fly to Orlando. He's going to New York for 4 or 5 days. And on the Monday morning, on the Friday we found out we didn't get a test. So back at work on the Monday morning, I was talking to him. I said, "Have you read the news?" He was like, "No, it's the news." So I was like, "Oh, there's no pre-departure test for the US." And he looked at me and went, "Don't joke, Rob. Don't joke." I said, "No, genuinely." I said, "Yes, look, there's the news." I showed him my phone. Look, there's the news. He was like, "Oh, my days." I said, "You've just made my day." So even though it's 5:30 in the morning, we've got one of the busiest days. We've had all year, because you've made my day.
It's just the anxiety. I mean, nobody wants to be poorly, and we don't. Heaven forbid you should. So we are going to be very careful. But it's just the idea that you could have no idea and suddenly test positive and not, or have a faulty test and test positive, or anything like that, or just not. I mean, it was the logistics of. You're at work on the Friday before travel, so we've got to work out a time when he could do it, when I could do it. We're going to get the results, but all of that, and it was just making me anxious.
It was just one of those. It was quite twitchy, and every time we kept checking social media, and we was reading different blogs and vlogs and posts, and or the White House or the US Travel Bureau wants the US to drop the pre-departure testing, but the CDC say no. And we were like, "Oh, come on, please, give us a break. It's been 4 years. Honest to God, we're really good."
4 years since we went. We meant 4 years of COVID. I mean, 4 years since we went.
Feels like it, don't it? Feels like 4 years of COVID, I tell you.
It's
just a big, massive weight lifted.
Yeah, so it's made us get excited again now, hasn't it? So
so we're looking forward to the hotel. If anybody else does this, where you're staying somewhere and you going on YouTube and you go, "Oh, we're staying at the Grand Destino Hotel," and we're looking for reviews of the Grand Destino Tower, and we keep watching them. I go, "That's cool, ain't it? There's a different view." And every time we see the lobby and the coffee bar, we're like, "Oh, I know this is expensive, but man, does it look good."
Look nice. Yeah, we are excited. We're excited to be staying on Disney, because to be honest, that's been we haven't done that for a really
many years. Many years.
20 years, I reckon.
Yeah.
So from that point of view, we're excited about stopping on site, and specifically that hotel, and just all the things that will, using Disney transport, just chilling a little bit, coming in and out a bit, and just all of it really, the whole Disney atmosphere. I think we're looking forward to. So
Wine Bar George at Disney Springs. Wandering in there. Large Pinot Grigio, please. Thank you.
Yes, and just.
I can drink this time as well, because last time I was like Tracy and the kids were drinking, so I said I'll be the designated driver. And you walk in here, you see the wall of wine, you're like, "Oh man, chosen the wrong day to drive here."
So we are looking forward to just being able to wander about, and just the flexibility of going into the park early, coming out again, and not having to spend all day there to get your money's worth, because you can pop in and out a bit. So
we're looking forward to flitting out of the Magic Kingdom into the Contemporary, having a bite to eat, a quick quick bite to eat, and a walk around and loads of photos, and maybe jump back on the monorail and scoot somewhere else, and then come back. That's what we're really excited for. And then we were really lucky, because someone has just come back, haven't they? And they very kindly brought us some park maps back.
Excited.
Man, we've been grubbing over these for the last 2 days.
And we know we
got this one.
We have the app. We know we have the app, and we can look at the virtual maps on there. But I don't know. There's something very nice about having a
tactile thing, even when you look at
and pointing out bits and looking at
Oh, look, Pandora. Ooh.
We're like children.
Yeah.
Somebody did say that to me the other day. I said something about hotels has a convention centre, and so there's been sort of cheerleader conventions and stuff like that there. And I said, "Oh, I hope it's not full of kids." And she said, "Well, for 2 adults going to Disney, I don't expect that you can suggest it." I said, "Well, it's a good point, well made." And we're probably the 2 biggest kids ever when we get there. So you know.
I am. Definitely. Yeah, we're just like nuts really now. We're getting excited. We're like sort of sorting the camera equipment out. We bought another pack of memory cards. We've got to sort out a final sort out of the leads and wires of what we need, and make sure we've got batteries for them all.
Yeah.
Or battery bank, that's what else I was going to get today.
Oh yes,
I'll get that tomorrow.
I'll
watch this again, that'll remind me to order it.
So thanks everyone who's been, thanks for uploading the vlogs, keep uploading, and we've still got another 34 days to go, so we've got plenty of time to watch all of your things, look at all of your photographs, mooch through all your little clips and what have you, and see what you all did, and give us some tips and hints and tricks, and so I
did say to a guy at work, I says I'm going to look really sus. I do anyway, to be fair. I look really sus. When I get on that plane, I'm going to start crying. To be fair, and then when I actually walk into the first park, is Epcot the first park?
Yes.
Yeah. I walk up to Epcot and I see the Spaceship Earth. I am going to be a sweaty mess. Genuinely, we will be anyway, because it's like 2 bazillion degrees at the moment. But when you actually get off the transport, you walk in your seat, it's going to be like.
It's going to be a bit overwhelming. It feels like a long time coming, doesn't it? Yeah. And we're super excited, and we can't wait to meet people out there, and we can't wait to see everything, and can't wait to get my hug off Mickey, and I can't wait to have my Mickey waffles and my breakfast, and I can't wait to go on Velocicoaster.
Tuscabia, Kungaloosh!
Yeah, and Tuscahome. Is that so?
Tuscahome, and they serve it at Skipper Bob's as well. In the Jungle Canteen. So Mr. Kamal's season fries.
Mr. Kamal's season fries. Excited for those.
Yeah.
For Velocicoaster, for Hagrid's, for
the stuff we've never ridden.
Yeah, because we've never been on Hagrid's even.
We were watching them build it the last time. Hagrid's, which was the old Dueling Dragons, and there's still part of that in the queue, I believe. We watched them build it, and we stood there trying to get like a look over the fence where they put those barriers up, like the big ferns. They'll stop you saying, "Oh, that looked mint, that was down it, that," you know, and then we're like, "Oh, we're going to ride that in 2 years, 18 months, and then no."
And then no. So yeah, we're excited for all of those things because we feel like we've missed out on them, don't we, really? So I can't wait to go back to Volcano Bay.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, there's just so much. Our tiny minds are nearly exploding.
I mean, something as simple as the people move. The people. The people mover. Something as simple as the people mover and going around and just gentle, trolling about, looking at the Neutron ride, Spaceship Earth, going through. You know,
there's so much lovely new stuff and exciting stuff, but then there's also like we're suckers for nostalgia, so I quite like all the old, the old stuff and the classic stuff, and it's just we just can't wait. We just
Carousel of Progress. We both said the other day we were watching somebody. We go, do you know what? I actually forgot how good that is. And breaking news: Disney are making a film of that.
Excellent.
That was announced today.
Excellent.
So I'll be interested to see that.
Exciting. So we're excited. Is the general theme of this vlog. Yeah. We're excited. And how we're going to get through the next month at work, I don't know really.
I don't know, genuinely, honestly.
No.
I like Tigger.
He's like Tigger. So that's it, really. So thanks everyone for everything you're uploading, and thanks for all your help and your pointers and your whatever. Go and join the Magic Crew, please. E2 Magic, subscribe to Wizards and Walt as well. And I'm sure you're already all subscribed to Super Enthused and what have you. But
100,000 followers now.
I know, wow. Oh, she's a sweetie. I like her. Keep doing what you're doing. Get us even more revved up to go. If we could be any more revved up to go. And apparently we might do one more vlog. Just like a little pre-departure one, like. It should be just us two with the camera in the middle and just us two running around the kitchen screaming. Probably. And that's it. Maybe the night before we're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Fair enough. You do. Oh my god. You do that too. Oh my god. Have you quite finished? I have now, sorry. Thanks. So that I shall get that. It's nice. Are you assuming he's watching it? Right, I'm going to go. We've got work to do. I've got to upload this and we've got a few jobs. Things to do. So, take care. Have a good time and we'll see you in 34 days. Bye. Bye.